Please chant Om 3 times, please, together. So friends, we shall go straight into the topic. Like yesterday we were talking about how everything is a pratima, an image, and everything is a pratika, a symbol. Beginning with even this chanting we did, Om. Om is a letter. It is just an image, Om. You write down Om. It is just an image, a letter. But also Pratika, a symbol. Om Ekaksharam Brahma. It is one letter. Etad Alambanam Srishtham, Etad Alambanam Param comes in the Kathopanishad. Somewhere Kathopanishad, Mundokopanishad, somewhere in Upanishad it comes, okay. It doesn't matter, it's a ocean. Etad Alambanam Sreshtham. It is a beautiful image. Param Alambanam, it is a beautiful symbol. Only the Om. Only the statue of a god. Only the temple. No. That type of fanaticism, that type of parochial interpretation doesn't exist in this tradition. Because here, in this vision, in this knowledge, Ishavashyam idam sarvam, the whole universe is God, the truth, the divine. There is nothing other than that. Everything is at once an image as well as a symbol. Like every drop of water is an image. Yet every drop of water is a symbol of the symbol of the ocean. Every cell is an image, but in every cell you are there. Please understand how beautiful it is. The dust is an image, but in every dust, the universe exists. In every millimeter of your body, you are there. See that point, friends. Upasana, in our tradition, when they say Upasana, what is Upasana? They call it as the austerity, meditation, contemplation. Upasana means Nikrushta Vastuni, Utkrushta Vastu Aropa. In a Nikrushta Vastu, in a very, very insignificant object, you see something of utmost significance. What you see is a drop, very insignificant. But what you appreciate there is the presence of mighty ocean. What you see is a tiny dust. What you appreciate is the presence of the ubiquitous, all-pervasive creation. And what is that form in which you can never see the universe? What is that something which can represent the universe? Which cell of your body shall represent you? Heart cell, brain cell, kidney cell? Blood collected from which part of your body shall represent you? Understand how beautiful it is. Macrocosm and microcosm, totality and individual, all pervasiveness, limitless and limited. In every limited thing, the limitless is present. So everything is fit to be the symbol of the universe. As in every cell is fit to be the symbol of your presence, everything in this universe is fit to be the symbol of the divine, Ishwara, all-pervasive. That is why when you talk about Ishwara, it is not a name for a form, but all names for all forms. Therefore, any symbol is respected in this tradition. Today, if you see the sadness of it, I don't know whether you read the report in Bangladesh now, yesterday, because somewhere on a Devi statue, somebody has put a particular book or something. 70, 80 temples are destroyed. Few people are dead. So many things are burned down. It can be Bangladesh, it can be Pakistan, it can be Israel, it can be Europe, America, anywhere around the world. Just think of it. It's not, we are not talking about what is happening, but see the limitation of the vision. What is happening is, the moment somebody considers my symbol or my representation is holiest, nothing is holier than it. That is because of a limited perception of holy, holier, holiest. God, godder, goddess, can you say? My God is the only God, my symbol is the only symbol. That type of conflict doesn't arise in this Sanatana Dharma, this Sanatana Dharma Vedic tradition. Because here everything is same. Abrahma Stamba Paryantam, beginning from the unconscious pillar, stone, to Brahma, the creator, one and the same. Pipiligadi Brahma Paryantam, beginning from the ant, Erumbu, to totality. Beginning from drop to the ocean, a dust to the universe, a moment to eternity. Everything is one and the same. Nothing is superior, nothing is inferior. How beautiful! And in that, what is there something which cannot be included? Because everything is the symbol of the totality. Understand that point. Everything has an image and everything is a symbol. The earth can be represented by, just like you are bringing in the moon rock. Moon. Are you bringing the moon? You are bringing the moon rock, but that is representing moon. Anything in the earth can represent earth. It can be water from anywhere, stone from anywhere, leaves from anywhere, anything from anywhere. Earth is represented by it. Anything can represent the universe. Which is more universe than the other? Which is more earth than the other? The conscious universe, call it Ishwara. Anything can be representing the Ishwara, the totality. So in this type of tradition, such a human tradition, there is absolutely no conflict with any symbol. That is why you can see the people who are really following this tradition, living this tradition, in the puja room, everybody is there. People don't understand that how can a puja room be the museum? How many gods are there? How many goddesses are there? Symbol of every religion has a place. Symbol of every belief has a place. You put it, fine. Don't put it, fine. Please think, friends. Can anybody ever kill, destroy, maim, wound in the name of God, truth, divinity? Impossible. If people appreciate this much, then you can say, okay, what we call as the self, the I, the truth, the God, name it whatever you like, can be represented in any form. But I like this flower. I want to worship him in this flower. Continue. I don't like this red flower. I like this white flower. Continue. No, I don't like the white flower. I like the crystal. Continue. I don't like this nonsense. I like a lovely form of a man. Take it. Mother image. Take it. Child image. Vala Krishna, Vala Murugan. A child image. Take it. None of these human forms. I want animals. Monkey. Boar. Fish. Turtle. Take it. I don't like these type of things. I want mountains. Take it. Land. Take it. I don't like any of these forms. Dump it. Formless, absolute. Have it. Where is the conflict? Whatever you say is fine. You don't have to accommodate. Understand? You don't have to tolerate. Tolerating also gives you a sense of superiority, inferiority. I tolerate him. I accept him. Who are you to accept or reject? Can you accept the space and reject the space? Space is not there to be either accepted or rejected. It is. Yourself, the consciousness, the truth, which you are, not that you can be or cannot be. You don't have to accept consciousness, accept yourself or reject yourself. You cannot. Aheyam anupadeyam. It can never be dismissed. You can never get rid of it. What is truth? For whom? Anybody. God is the truth or whatever you get, man, woman, animal, this, that, fine, anything is fine. And what is the form? In which form is existing? Only temple? The whole universe is the temple. Deha devalaya proktam. Your physical body also is a temple. Everything is a miniature temple. If you go to Orissa, see that temple architecture there, the Lingaraj temple, even Jagannath temple also is there. The massive is a different type of temple. Here, Gopuram is big and the main sanctorum is small. There, the main Garbhagriha, that is the main temple, is the inside. Entrance is, Mukhasala is there but small. And these huge temples, if you observe it, there are temple within a temple within a temple within a temple within a temple. There will be so many 6 feet temple, and the whole thing is maybe 200 feet temple or 150 feet temple. It's like the whole body is a cell, and the cell also is a cell. In a way you can think, if you can see that, just like a tiny cell in my physical body, our physical bodies are like a tiny cells in the body of the totality, in the universe. When we are talking, I'm saying I, from top to toe, everything is included. The stomach doesn't feel that it is separated. Suppose there are 2 cells inside, they are talking among themselves, cellular talk, that I'm a kidney cell, I'm a pancreas cell, or I'm a brain cell. They can be fighting, but all of them don't understand they are the totality. This is known as the limited vision. So the upasana is where you see nikrushta vastuni utkrishta vastu aropa. In a very, very small, tiny, limited, insignificant object, you see the infinity, absolute, limitless all-pervasiveness. So by that what happens? The tiny dust does not become the universe. Your mind is expanding from limitation to limitlessness. Your mind is expanding. Your vision. That is where, when we are growing up, we have been told, this is my village, this is my house. This is my house. I never thought the house is part of the village. When you grow up, you know your house is part of the village. You are growing in your thinking. House is not growing. Then you discover this little house and this little village is part of the district. Your thinking is growing. Village is not growing. Your district is part of the state, the province. Nothing is growing. Your vision is growing, expanding. This is why education. The same thing is a country, continent. Nothing happens to the village. Nothing happens to the house, village, small state. You are expanding. Your vision is expanding. That is why knowledge. Education. Tantra, tanodi, expanding. It's a different thing, friends. Then you see it is solar system. What is expanding? Your little home did not expand to become the solar system. Your vision is expanding. Galaxy, universe. It is a gross materialistic universe, but it is part of this subtle universe. Waking dream, causal universe, deep sleep, dimensions of infinite kind. Yet, waking, dream, deep sleep, gross, subtle, causal, and all the three are playing about in self, the consciousness, all-pervasiveness. What is expanding? Your house? Your village? Your body? You are expanding this tiny little place to state, country, continent, solar system, galaxy, universe, forgetting your body also is in that. How much we delude ourselves, Oh, God is all-pervasive. God is all-pervasive, except here, Can you stand apart from all-pervasiveness? Please think, friends. It is the vision for the humanity. Every individual, every man, every woman. But what all prejudices we have got in our life? Man superior, woman inferior, or woman superior, man inferior. Caste, creed, sex, race, nationality, belief, faith. How sad. See the oneness, then enjoy the difference. How can you do that? Look at your own body. It's one body, but what the mouth can do, nose cannot do. What the nose can do, eyes cannot do. What the eyes can do, ear cannot do. What the ear can do, stomach cannot do. What the stomach can do, leg cannot do. Yet they are all one, all are one and the same, totally coordinated. To touch you, where shall I touch you? Touch your nose, touch your ear, touch your forehead, touch your stomach, touch your body, lift your hand. The body is everywhere. Touch the earth. Bend down. Touch the universe. Touch the same thing. Gross, subtle, causal, consciousness, Ishwara, all-pervasiveness. The consciousness is everywhere. The consciousness is one body, if you call it as the jiva, individual, the same consciousness with the total name, form, waking, dream, deep sleep. If you want to name it, Ishwara. If you don't name it, it doesn't cease to exist. Everything is always there. Totality is always there. Individual may or may not exist. Individual body may or may not be there. What may or may not be there? Eldest amongst us here may be 80, 90 years old. 90 years before, none of us were here. 90 years after, none of us will be here. Body passes. It has its limitation. So be the immortal, Shiva. Enjoy the mortal, Shava. Be the changeless, enjoy the changes. See that oneness and enjoy the multiplicity, plurality. Abhivaktam cha bhuteshu vibhaktam iva cha sthitam. Bhuteshu abhivaktam. Indivisible in and through the whole universe. Existing as though divided. Vibhaktam iva as though divided. Be the indivisible. Relish, revel in divisions. Suppose the whole body is a head. Will you like to be? I don't want to be. How majestic. Think, friends, you must see that. So everything is an image, a form, and everything is a symbol. Are you getting that point? Who is better symbol? Which is the holier symbol? And people who say, oh, we don't worship any idols. A book is an idol. A word is an idol. A name is an idol. A structure is an idol. How can you say that? Oh, I don't need it. Don't say that. Teach your children 1, 2, 3, 4 without showing the stick or the finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. What shall he say? It's a number, it's an abstract thing. When you say 1, show 1 flower. 1. You know, baby? 1. 1. What is 1? 1. 2. 3. And 4. Child will understand. 1 means associated to one thing. 2 means 2. 3 means 3. 4 means 4. Like that, he understands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number, he understands. Are you getting that point, please? Once you appreciate, should you carry the flower with you all the time? You are in MA class, mathematics, MSc mathematics. 1. Everybody will laugh, no? The image is a symbol, it has a place. But once you understand the reality, the symbol is redundant. For you it is redundant, but don't throw it away, because your child is coming. For him also 1. That is where comes the tradition. As even you point out a number which is abstract, but you give it a form, an image, you want to say all-pervasive. How somebody will understand all-pervasive? You create a temple, a structure which represents the universe, including you. That is why it is not a place where you can say somebody should come, somebody should not come. Swamiji, we see that it is not the mistake of the Upanishads that a particular class of person or a particular individual with an interpretation destroys it. You cannot come in, you cannot get in. What is that? What is that? You know that there is a king. He punished one courtier. When he is punishing the courtier is a very witty person. And he said, instead of getting, disturbed and punished, feeling punished, he says, "Oh, O emperor, O king, you are greater than God." The king couldn't take it. Flattery has a place. When he is punishing him, he is flattering him that you are greater than God. The king got wild. "Okay, prove it, I am greater than God." Suppose in an ordinary moment he would have done, "Yes, I am greater than God." But now he is angry. So, "Okay, prove it, I am greater than God." Because he knows he cannot prove it. That's what he thinks. Then he says, "Yes, Maharaj, you are greater than God. Prove it." "Maharaj, you can do something which the God cannot do." "What is that? Pray, let me know." "What is that something I can do, God cannot do?" He said, "Maharaj, you can throw me out of your kingdom. God cannot throw me out of His expansive universe, presence. Get out of my house. A man can say. God cannot say, get out of my house. Where is that place? Ungodly hour, ungodly space. Think, friends. Anything can represent God. All pervasiveness, how do you represent it? So there is a point, there is a temple is built. And as I told you yesterday, the temple is exactly built in the image of a man or the person is in the temple. The Mandira Agama, the Shastras which talks about temple, the words that are used exactly human being. Pada, the feet, Hasta, the sides, Shirsha, the head, Garbhagraha. In this Pada, feet, hands, sides, head, and the Sanctum Sanctorum. What is that something which is existing? I am worshipped in this body temple. Deha devalaya proktah, dehi devo maheshwaraha. Deha, this body, abode of God. This body, this included, this included, this included. Everything. You cannot exclude the presence from the object that is present. Beautiful. You cannot exclude the presence, existence, from thing that is existing or present. You cannot exclude timeless from the time. If you have divided the time, microsecond, second, minute, hour, days and all that stuff, you can create that in a watch. Think of it in a watch. Please, what is the timeless? Can you represent it in a watch? When there is no hour hand, no minute hand, no second hand, no microsecond hand, microsecond, where you can't be measured. Timeless, anything is timeless. Timeless is not a moment, is not a minute or a second. All pervasiveness, existence is not something which is existing, but in everything that is existing, it is there. It is a presence in everything that is present. Name it. What is that something which is present at all times, all places, all conditions? Surely not my body. It was a child, it is young, it is adult, it is old, disintegrates. It is not a perception. Eyes can see, get lost. The whole body, whole eyes, sense organs, your thoughts can pass. Where are your memories which are lost forever? Deleted. You did not delete it. It gets deleted. How beautiful, friends. Be human, be divine. It gets deleted. But this artificial intelligence, the world of internet, you are not allowed to forget. It is there looking at you. Every person has a right to be forgotten. How do people destroy you? As they say, God gives and forgives, man gets and forgets. And they will remind you whichever thing you don't want to remember. You have forgotten, but they must remind you. So your head is full of other people's mistakes. As I said, average human being, very busy. In one hand, hiding his masks, hiding his weakness. In other hand, unmasking everybody. How sad. Think of it. What is there something which lasts forever? It was there in your childhood. It was there in your youth. It is now. It was in waking, it was in dream, it was in sleep, it was in your home, it is now where you are working, where you are visited. What is that something which is always there? Self-awareness. As simple as that, friends. And who is that? In whose body? Everybody's body, in everything. One presence which you cannot get out of. Anything that is present will be past. At one time it was to be an object of future. But the presence is the content of the past, present and future. Existence, yourself, call it consciousness. It is the Sat, existence. It is the Chit, consciousness, is Ananda, absolute bliss. Always with yourself. And that is represented in the body temple. Now, if in your body temple, how are you going to understand? How can a child understand? My body is a temple. Put up a temple. So when you are putting up a temple in so many different structures, so many different ways, how many ways? How many varieties of temple in this tradition? You can put it in any form you like. Any form you like. You can, as when you put God in any form you like, you can put the structure also in any form you like. Are you getting that point? You can put that any way you like. What is the form in which you worship God? In whatever form you like. It's a small hutment, under a tree, just a rock, little water, anything is a temple. And includes your own body. That is the ultimate when, instead of building a temple, understand? Instead of building the temple, you are being the temple. Instead of visiting the temple, you are in the temple. Are you getting that point? How beautiful it is. Instead of building a structure, you are the structure. Instead of visiting a structure, you are the structure. So in which place you are comfortable? In any structure I am comfortable. Any time. Is there inauspicious moment? No such thing. God-forsaken place, ungodly hour, there is no such stuff. Everything is auspicious. Yet, for vyavahar, for your interaction, you can have those things, friends. It is like, I am happy with myself, but I can see that happiness in every perception, in sounds, in touches, in tastes, in sights, in smells, in love, in affection, even in hatred, in jealousy. Do you know why people hate somebody? Because they want to be loved. When they don't feel loved, they hate you. Why are they hating you? Because they are demanding love from you. That's why they hate you. So then they don't get that love, that attention, so they hate you. So the motive behind the hatred is love. Why a person is committing a theft? He wants to feed the children or feed the people to whom he or she wants to feed somebody. He cannot afford it. To keep somebody alive. Oh no, but this fellow is selling, stealing for the drugs. He loves himself. Without the drug he shall die. Therefore he is wanting to do that. You will be surprised. Think, friends, like we saw in the morning meditation class, is so beautiful. Nothing in this universe is useless. It's how you use it. That is where we have been programmed, condemned, prejudiced. Our thinking is prejudiced. Thursday is not a good day, Friday is not a good day, Black Friday, 13th is a day, or to look at, when you are traveling, if you look at a cat, it is bad. Look at a dead body, it is bad. Or this animal is bad or good. Who said that? Who said that? In Orissa, in my childhood, I was reading a very nice, I know everywhere it will be many stories are there. There was a king, and one day he saw, he was getting himself shaved, and barber had come. And when he was shaving the king's beard and the hair, it so happened, it got cut. The razor was very sharp. Cut. And king's body cut, and he is bleeding. Oh God, the whole kingdom is bleeding. Find out whom the king had seen for the first time. In the first, you will say, when morning you get up, in the first get up, you look, suppose you see a munji, you will see a face. My day is going to be very bad because I saw that inauspicious face. Or you see something like, today is going to be a great day. These are the type of prejudices. These are the type of ideas, superstitions, call it whatever. These ideas have been given to us. Then they find out these happen to be the court jester's face. First thing king had seen, because this fellow had come in and the king was going out, he has met him first time. So they called that fellow. You are an alakshana, inauspicious face. You should be removed from this world. Because I saw you and I got my body cut off. So you should be removed. Everybody, those who were jealous of that courtier who was getting all attention, they were very happy and deserves, good, deserves it. But this fellow is too sharp. He said, "O king, O Samrat, O Raja, or whatever, O Maharaj, whatever you say, Your Highness, then please, you are the person to be killed. Everybody stunned. What nonsense he is talking? That he should be killed. He said, why do you say that? Maharaj, as even you saw my face first, I saw your face also for the first time. As I was coming in, nobody was in the street. You saw me first time, I saw your face first time. You saw me, you escaped with a cut. I saw you, I am going to be killed. So who is the inauspicious one? Are you getting that point, please? So is there any auspicious, inauspicious thing? You visit the auspicious place, coming back, meet with an accident and die. Like a beggar was talking. These are all things which you can think in so many ways. The beggars were paying. The beggar was standing there in front of all the holy structures, holy places, asking for money. At the end of the day, 10 rupees, 30, 20 rupees changes. Counting takes time and all that. Then one day he changed the place and he went and stood in front of a hotel room where there is a bar and all that. People go there in a pub where they drink. And he was standing there. Whoever comes is extending his begging bowl. And then this fellow comes out drunkard completely and throws a 100 rupee note. And the beggar says, "Oh God, you have been cheating me all along. You give me one address where you stay and you really staying in another address. You gave me the address that you stay in temple, I go there, I get 1 rupee. And I come here, I am getting 100 rupees. So you give me your address, temple for the residence, but you are staying here. Which one is God's address now? Think of it, friends. Anything, any place is auspicious. Therefore, don't be silly. What is this Rahugalam? What is this Yamagandagam? Oh, somebody is dead, we should not eat now. Superstition. What is wrong if the time is inauspicious? Huh? No, friends. Why do they say that? Not that the time is auspicious. Because when somebody dies, your head is completely out of tune with the universe. Miserable, miserable, miserable. And your misery creates misery all around. When somebody is crying and miserable, can you celebrate? That is why 10 days, 7 days, few days, mourning. Why? Everybody. Not everybody. The whole universe doesn't mourn for you. In your little universe of father, mother, husband, wife, you mourn. But don't demand that everybody must mourn. If somebody mourns, that choice is theirs. It's just sympathizing. That is why relative considerations of comfortable, uncomfortable, auspicious, inauspicious, these considerations are there. Human life. Oh, God is in everything, so I can give God also the laddu, fresh laddu for, what is that? Fresh laddu for prasadam, or I can pick up some dust, make a laddu and give it to him. Yes, if you are a person with a right type of motive, you can do that, like Kanappa Nayanar. He was also a devotee. What did he offer? Mutton, carrying the water in the mouth, gives the abhishekam through his mouth, water carried in the mouth, put that one animal as a sacrifice. Ishwar, Shiva comes. That is story told not for you to encourage, carry your water in your mouth and carry some animal and then Shiva will be pleased. Then say, he did it, why did you not, you came, now I am doing it, why are you not coming? You'll never come, don't worry. It is the attitude behind it. Have you not seen it, friends? Somebody gives you, go to some people's house, they're so sweet, so thing, please take. Please take. Nothing is there, please take this little water. You drink it. Other places you go, they give you best of the lassi or best of the drinks or best of the everything. Drink. What shall you say? Your thirst disappears. It's not what you give, with what attitude. The person gives a kiridam, the diadem, the gold, the ornament. In Arjuna's, Duryodhana's house, Krishna did not visit. Vidura's house he went to eat rice and the greens. Why? The God is, you don't please a God. You don't please a wise man. They are already happy, too happy with themselves. Attitude, with what it comes, even for an ordinary person, even a child. Some people come, maybe the baby jumps. Some people come, maybe goes. Even animals, cats, dogs, people, everybody runs away. Why? If you carry your misery everywhere, who shall come near you? Who shall come? If you carry your happiness around, you don't need anybody. Everybody wants to be a part of your life. You don't want anybody, not in a negative sense of the term. For your fulfillment, you do not depend upon anything. Because you are the image, you are the symbol. Your body is there so that you can understand the bodiless awareness. Your tiny body is there, then you can understand in the same form, Ishwar alone is existing. Ishwaro sarvabhutanam ruddesha arjuna tishtati is ever existing. Therefore, everybody is as holy as me. I have nothing to offer anybody. I can't give something to somebody which he or she doesn't have. Relative things, if somebody needs it, if I have it, I'll give it. Don't have it, what can I do? What can I do? Are you getting that point, friends, please? Always be aware of that. That is why the festivities are organized. Temple festivals. Which day? Every day. You are supposed to enjoy. Nitya uschava tesham bhavet. Every day is festivity. Life is a long festival. If the God is the content of it, every day is a festival. How can you say every day festival, somebody is dying? Arre, one moment you died, so far what were you doing? That is for most people, the death is the end of the trouble. Every moment, appreciate, every moment is a festivity, absolute festival. Why? The presence is never missed. Your happiness, understand, just like, please, you are an object of happiness, you are the happiness, both. Anything can be an object of happiness and it is the happiness. What do you call as the ananda, the bliss? The same thing is Chaitanya, consciousness, same thing is Sat, Brahman, existence. Everything is one and the same thing. Any moment of happiness, you are with yourself. That is, even when you go to temple, please see that, connect it up. Even when you go to the temple, what do? Why do you go to temple? Oh, I want to see God. That's what one day a person told me. Like a camp was going on in our ashram here. I was going, then one person was going in front of me in early morning. Then I touched, hey, Where are you going? Swamiji, I'm going to temple. Why are you going there? Little darshan, just see and I said, very good, go. So he went. Then after that, I also going that way. I also joined up there. Then I see him standing in front of the deity, closing the eyes, behind the Nandi, the bull. I touched him. When I touched him, naturally he jumped, because when somebody is praying, how can you disturb? Naturally. But I know him, he knows me, so I just touched him. When I touched him, he went, oh, Swamiji. I said, what did you tell me? When I asked you, where are you going? He said, what did you say? I want a temple. Why are you going? To see darshan. Achha, then why are you standing here, closing your eyes? Do you see things with eyes closed? You close your eyes, not because you closed your eyes get closed. Not only he is there in that form outside, he, she, it, but also he is within yourself. When you close your eyes, you are like almost like balancing. I don't want to use that word balancing, unbalancing, but what happens is you are returning to yourself. That is why when I am trying to help you to return to yourself, I have a right to disturb you. Because you are closing your eyes, you come around me, you are praying to show me that you are very spiritual, then I have got a right to verify. Are you closing your eyes just by habit? Or to show off that you are devoted? Or when you are closing your eyes, you are with yourself. Can you see the God with your eyes closed? The teacher's job is to challenge. Tremendous compassion in that, because the person should never be misled. Like a Zen master one day. The person, he said, what is your understanding of Zen? He said, there is no creation, no creator, no life, no death, no childhood, no youth, no old age. The teacher was listening to that, and he had a stick, as they say. Then he gave him a solid whack on his back. Whew! The person, he feels so painful. So, he said, if there is nothing is there, where from the pain is coming? Are you getting that point, please? Just because you are closing the eyes, just because you are doing certain activities which are classified as the divine action, classified as the holy action or unholy action, so people start judging everybody with that. Smiling is happiness. Who said that? You can be the worst enemy behind your smile, you can be the worst fellow, traitor. Behind your anger, a mother is loving. That is why mother, when you talk about it, Ya Devi Sarvarupe Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Sanstita, who is existing in Shanti, peace and absolute. Kshama Rupena Sanstita, also Krodhanvita, she is the anger. This morning, a meditation class, we saw that. Every emotion is there. How you use it, by itself, nothing in this universe is a blessing or a curse. This thing is a blessing or a curse? Watch out. You say blessing, I throw it at you. You sing a curse, what do? That is why, friends, nobody can punish you. You go to somebody's house, to disrespect you, nobody comes, nobody is around there to see you. Then you go there is nobody standing there, because suppose you are expecting an elephant reception and you are alone going there, then naturally you feel absolutely destroyed, devastated, emptied, your ego takes a massive hit. Now I come and there is nobody to see me. Some people in a huff get away. I have seen people, they land in railway station. A long time back it had happened when somebody, I don't want to talk about it, and he saw that there is the group members, nobody was there in the airport, in the railway station. He took the next train and went back. But if you are a person, you come there, you go there, there is nobody, and suppose after 10 minutes they come back, they are coming, then you say, oh sir, we are sorry, we are nobody. It's very good. How does it matter? You must have some work. That way you could not commit. At that time I was looking at the station. First time I am coming to this country, no. So I was looking at the station, where is what? What do you do to that fellow? Friends, nobody can punish you the way you punish yourself, your ignorance. Nobody can make you happy, even you are the happiness itself. That is why the temple structures learn to make the whole living a festival. Which day? Every day. Which place? Every place. But yet, you understand, that time will come, the legs cannot move. Hands cannot be lifted for namaskar. Mouth will not be, will have the power to speak, to chant, to sing. The legs will have no power to dance. Can't move. So long before, your limbs are paralyzed. If not paralyzed, the limbs are weakened. Long before your eyes cannot see, ears cannot hear. You see in the temple of this, in this physical body temple, you have invoked and seen the God in yourself so that you don't have to travel somewhere to open your eyes to see outside, hear something from outside. Just as you are with yourself. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Sarvarupena Santita, who is existing in all forms as all forms, here. Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu, anybody. Or you want to name something else, also name it. There was a great devotee in Puri temple. His name was Balaram Das. Anyway, he was a devotee. He was always going to temple and worshipping Jagannath and Lakshmi and all that. So one day, he was there, Lakshmi told something, and he was laughing. When he laughed, he says, why are you laughing? He says, because your eyes are like squint. You know, Lakshmi is, little squint, He says, squint. I mean, Lakshmi, naturally, mother gets mother gets very angry. Something he didn't see. Said, I am cursing you, you shall not be in, when you die, you shall not be in Puri. Yeah, okay. And true to that, when he was dying, he was somewhere away from Puri. But he's such a devotee, Jagannath, Krishna himself goes there. Naturally, Jagannath, Lakshmi also comes. Both are come there. Beautiful story about that. And then he says, so, squint, because they're mother and son, that type of devotion. You said that I shall be dying out of Puri, right? You know that? Your curse has no meaning. You say, why? What do you think? What is Puri? Where you both there? When you both are here, Puri is here. Are you getting that point, please? The moment you limit, the moment you make a body, make the God a name, a form, one place becomes holy, other places are as though unholy. That way what happens? Instead of divinizing every place, you are demonizing. Earth is the planet. Earth is India. The world is India. World is America. World is Australia. World is Europe. World is Russia. World is everything, world place. But suppose somebody says, America is the world, how do you like it? How do you like it? America is the world. Tell the same way, God. God is what? Universe. Is the star, planet, human beings, animals. In every mountain, in everything. But another person says, this is the only God. There is no other God. What will happen, friends? With that type of faith and belief, you shall create divisions where there are no divisions. You will destroy the world. Instead of divinizing everything, you are demonizing, you are divinizing one thing, you are seeing divinity in one place and demonizing everything. What is this? Not only thereby you are demonizing, also weaponizing. Your kindness will be a weapon. Your care, your sympathy will be a weapon to change people, to convert people, to destroy people. Whereas you see the same truth in and through everybody. There is no motive behind your kindness. You are nice because you have to be nice. You are happy. Why are you happy? Because I am the happiness. Why are you kind? Because what else to do? Why are you helping? What else to do? Understand that point very, very clearly, friends. Thus you can see each individual at once a symbol as well as an image. As a drop, close your eyes please. As a drop, it is a drop of water, but in the same drop, ocean. In a spot, in a dust, it is a dust, yet the universe is there. In your one cell of your body, it is just a cell, yet you are there. So everything in this universe represents the universe. Everything and everybody represents the total existence, consciousness, all-pervasiveness. Remember, friends, we find ourselves with a body, but a physical body by itself has no sense of being born, growing or dying. Your eyes see, ears hear, tongue tastes. And through the perception, thought takes place. Listen carefully. And for the thoughts to be there, you need to be conscious. So we are, every one of us, the physical body, gross, your sense organs, subtle, thoughts, subtle, consciousness. 4 as though levels. You close your eyes, the world remains out, cannot enter into you. close your senses. The world doesn't enter into you, but the thoughts are there. Your eyes have helped in creating the thought. Your ears have helped in creating the thought. But your ears cannot hear your thought. Your eyes cannot see your thought. For the thoughts to be seen and known, you don't see your thought with your eyes, you know your thoughts. There is a difference between seeing and knowing, hearing and knowing. Knowing means you are conscious of your thoughts. So when you say, I know, you are identifying with the knowing faculty, consciousness. When you say, I think, you are identifying with the thoughts. When you say, I see or hear, you are identifying with your eyes and ears. When you say, I'm a man or woman, young or old, you are identifying with the body. When I say rich or poor, you are occupying a larger tract or a smaller tract of land. Thus, you have so many roles, yet it all begins with the beginningless self, the consciousness. That is shining in the temple of a body. Puja te vividau pagara bhuvagarachana. Your worship is experiencing different types of experiences. With your eyes, you take in the forms. With your ears, you take in the sounds. With the tongue, you take in the taste. And all as memories, all offered at the altar of consciousness. So, yadyat karma karomi tattadakhilam sambho tavaradhanam. Whatever action is done through this body, whatever perception taking place, everything is tava aradhana, worship, O Lord. Why? Atma Tvam, you are myself. Aham Atma Sarva Bhutasa Sthita. Here Arjuna, I am the self in all the beings. There is nobody or nothing which can stand apart from the touch and embrace of the infinity, divinity, all-pervasiveness, awareness. Worship it as a mother, Navaratri, Dashara, Durga Puja, Lakshmi Puja, Diwali, Vasanta Navaratri, Shivaratri, Ramanavami, Krishnastami. Every day, every moment of life. As well as, since we are in a world with a multi-faith world, whoever worships whatever, that also you join in. Nothing wrong. But at no time, please, that is why in this tradition, everything is accepted. Every person is accepted. Every faith has a place, because there is nothing other than Ishwara, Sanatana, Sadaeva Nutana, Nitya, Sarvagata, Sthanu, all-pervasive, ever-existing, immobile, and eternally fresh. See it in any form and every form. Yet there is no name, no form. Choice is yours. Just see that, friend, at all times, all places, all conditions of life. Please chant Om 3 times. As you chant it, the sound be with the silence. The image Om and the symbol which stands for the nameless, formless yourself. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, friends. Thank you very much. And today, ring the bell at 12:30, okay? Don't ring the bell right away. Have little 10-15 minutes, everybody comes and goes, relax, 12:30, go for the lunch, okay? Thank you very much. It was wonderful as you were in this camp, and all the teachers, thank you very much, really. Nice of you to all come within the Sunday. And those of you who have come from outside, very nice, thank you. We'll meet again in the next month, sometime, somewhere. Okay? Thank you very much. Namaskar. And you have got special food today, very special. So don't go away without taking your lunch.